Mike Callahan here. Really excited to give you a preview of the Simple Growth Service Autopilot Setup Challenge. That's right, you heard it here first. Launching this Monday, February 15th, 2021, is going to be our first official public cohort to go out and have like-minded individuals using Service Autopilot for a long time or just starting out the ability to have a private group with positive support to go out and use Service Autopilot. So the biggest question I have to you is, if you are already using Service Autopilot, are you only using 10% of Service Autopilot? And you want to stop guessing if you are set up right for your business and your industry. So Service Autopilot really needs to be set up differently for your service and your estimate workflow, for the lawn care industry or home cleaning industry. We are going to tackle the industry-specific solutions based on your services. So this challenge is going to be revolutionary for someone who's already had Service Autopilot for 1 week or 8 or 9 years. If you're thinking about buying Service Autopilot, make sure you drop me a private message, and I will make sure that you can sign up through us, Simple Growth, as a certified advisor and get you in with special access to the Simple Growth Service Autopilot Setup Challenge. So if you're joining me today and you want to get a sneak peek of what this is all about, this challenge starts Monday. So we've got a little less than a week left, and then it is going to be released on the following first of the next month. So every 15 days, we're going to be launching a new Service Autopilot Setup Challenge by Simple Growth. And we're going to show you what you need to know for success, scaling your service business in your particular industry based on your services and your expenses to $1 million and well beyond. So if this sounds exciting, drop a note in the live comments here or in the recorded comments, because we'll be watching this for the next 24 to 48 hours. But with any further delay, I'm going to dive in and finally lift the hood on this groundbreaking challenge that we are releasing to the general public starting today. Now, if you were on the private webinar for Facebook Estimator Bots, which we had a sold out crowd of 150 people plus, you had your first crack at getting at this before the general public, but we still have some spots open. So if you're watching this right now, there are still spots open for the challenge that opens up on the 15th of this month, but you need to register before about 6 or 7 a.m. on Monday morning, February 15th, 2021. So I'm going to pop open the screen and show you what this is all about. So you're going to see this here running on Facebook ads, maybe in your email, in private Facebook groups. This is absolutely groundbreaking, in my opinion. But if you're only using 10% of Service Autopilot, stop the guessing. If you're set up right for your business or industry, if you are just about to buy Service Autopilot and you want to have it set up 100% from day number one, this is for you. And what you're going to be getting is industry-specific setup from experts who've scaled 7-figure businesses and well beyond and know your challenges. We've lived in your trenches. We still are living in your trenches. Estimate and service matrix setup with proven help for business owners who utilize Service Autopilot in their business today and have done so the last 7 to 9 years. This is something you cannot find in the general public. This is particular to the Simple Growth team because we know where you are and where you've been and where you want to go, and we can show you how to do it in the software. In addition, we want to show you how to use the price matrix blueprint. So the Simple Growth estimate blueprint. I use the analogy of building a house. You do not want to build a house without a blueprint. You can't build a house without a blueprint. So why are you trying to build your Service Autopilot setup without a blueprint? If you're building a house, you can't put random doors and windows everywhere. It's not going to work. The house is, well, it's going to collapse. Well, it's the same thing when setting up your software. You need a blueprint to make sure that you are hitting your projected project or profit and profit percentage, your budgeted time, and your costs, including complete overhead recovery. We're going to show you how to do this in this 4-week challenge. Now, in addition, we're not just going to give you the fish, we're going to teach you how to fish. So the whole idea is we don't want to hold you hostage to our consulting fees. Now, if you need us, we're here, and obviously we'd love to help you. But the whole idea is it is our responsibility as fellow business owners working with lawn care and home cleaning professionals, that we want to give you a tool to be able to set up your own services with production rate and overhead recovery, and year after year be able to raise your prices and adjust the matrix inside Service Autopilot without guessing. This is the difference. And you may have seen Simple Growth, myself, and the team, now up to 15 or 16 people full time, in Lawn and Landscape magazine, in Callahan's Corner, our full page article in the biggest national publication, Snow magazine, particularly around Callahan's Corner and snow removal, job costing, automations and everything, technology and workflow, the Democrat and Chronicle newspaper, ASCA Executive Snow and Show Summit last year, Lawn and Landscape Technology Conference, and quality-driven software for the last 3 to 4 years in Oklahoma, San Diego, Savannah, Georgia. You've seen us on stage, and we're telling you the best and showing you the best practice for your particular industry, whether it's lawn care, home cleaning, pest control. We are the experts because we've been there, we've lived it, and we still share the same trenches as you. We're not teaching features and functions here, folks. We're teaching executable workflow. And in addition, from Service Autopilot SA3, SA4, SA5, SA6, and SA Thrive, we have been on the main stage providing keynote talks, how to be successful using the software. So if you're wondering, do we know what we're talking about? We definitely do, and we're here to show you more about that. So I'm going to put the link in the Facebook Live here, link to learn more. And in the Facebook Live here, you can click on this link and go to the exact landing page that we're going on. But let's check it out. And we're going to dive in and show you actually what you're getting into in the actual challenge itself. Folks, this is groundbreaking. Nothing has been done in the service industry for lawn care and home cleaning companies, especially in the Service Autopilot ecosystem. So this is absolutely groundbreaking in my opinion. So a lot of people are looking at and asking the question, well, Mike, what's the difference between what you do and Service Autopilot or anybody else in the ecosystem? Well, there's four major differences. But first, before I get in this, I'm going to tell you Service Autopilot does one heck of a job, a great job at helping you set up the foundational parts of workflow and the features and functions. Where Simple Growth steps in is we are going to go in this challenge and teach you how to drive the workflow and processes set up for your particular business, your particular cost, your pricing, and your industry, and tailor-made the system to your business and workflow. So major difference number one is estimate and service matrix setup with proven help from business owners who utilize Service Autopilot in their business. Number two is industry-specific setup from experts who scaled 7+ figure businesses and know the challenges that you're at, where you're going to see them, and how to overcome those growth hurdles before you ever see them. Major difference number three is we understand how to use the estimate process inside Service Autopilot. We're going to show you how to utilize the Simple Growth estimate blueprint for success and repeatability, not reliant on a consultant or a software platform. Major difference number four, expert workflow training for your entire team. So yes, we are going to get you into our learning hub at the end of the 4-week challenge for unlimited amount of people on your team to go through our 6 modules of 36 videos complete with testing. Yes, testing. You need to get through 100% completion of each unit testing to get to the next part. And we're not doing it so you can just guess to get to the next part. No, we're actually providing you information in our learning hub telling you why you got the question wrong and what the difference or the misconception was that you may have had. So we're building the expertise up from the ground up, from lead acquisition through estimating, scheduling, billing, and fulfillment. That is the key, because when most people get a software system just like Service Autopilot, they go in and set up the scheduling and the billing. Same mistake I made in my 7-figure business because I needed to get the work done and I needed to get paid. Well, I'm here to tell you that was my biggest mistake. So if you could spend the next 4 weeks and spend 10 to 20 minutes a day in very digestible chunks, we are going to show you the roadmap to success that is proven for your business and your industry. So A lot of the setup is identical, but when you get to week number 2, we dive into building out services and the estimate matrix. So when you go out and say, I want to mow, blow, and edge 5,000 square feet of turf, how do we set that up for a lawn care company? Or if I own a home cleaning company, how do I go out and set up a pricing matrix for a deep clean, a top to bottom deluxe, a weekly, a bi-weekly clean based on square footage and other variables such as number of people, pets, bedrooms, bathrooms. We are going to dive into industry-specific service setup in week number 2. Week number 1, very general. Week number 3 and 4, it's going to be applicable to every service and industry. But in week number 2, that's where we get really down and dirty into the trenches, and we give you industry-specific solutions for your business and your industry and your pricing. And if you need more information, just click the link in the live setup here, or the live video, or record it if you're watching it. And you can watch this video here where I break down all that information. So on the live version here, exactly what you're getting. We break down the value of each thing. I'm not going to read this off the screen. Click the link and see it for yourself. But we're looking at a $1,500 value, a $1,000 value, a $250 value, and bonuses of another $999 value, $1,499, $1,000, $999. So total value, if you're to buy all of these things separately from Simple Growth, you're looking at about $34.98. What we're doing is in this setup challenge is for $100. You could sign up and get 4 weeks of one-to-many accountability in a private Facebook group with accountability, a once-a-week Facebook Live with myself and the Simple Growth team, open office hours, answering your questions that you ask in very positive and supportive manner. We have discussions, and as an added bonus, you're going to say I'm crazy for doing this, but I want you to succeed. You got some skin in the game. It's going to cost you $100. But if you get through all 4 modules in the 4 weeks, I'm going to give you that $100 back and a credit towards selected Simple Growth services. So we're gamifying. If you get done with the challenge in 4 weeks at the deadline, you will get that $100 back towards a credit towards Simple Growth services if you decide to buy them. In addition, you and the unlimited amount of your team members will get access after the 4 weeks to the Simple Growth Learning Hub for at least a month to all the workflow training with testing at no additional fee. That alone right there is a $1,000 value. So we're providing a ton of value for $100. And if you get through this and hold yourself accountable, you get that $100 back as a credit towards selected Simple Growth services. Don't take my word for it. See what Michael Cadle has to say. Michael Sell, kind of seen a lot of Michaels here, and Josh Allen, amongst others. Check out, we've got over 45 or 50 5-star reviews on our Facebook page. So what you want to do is click here to sign up. It's going to take you to our checkout page, and it's going to be $100. Like I said, this is going to automatically get you into our automated email process where we're going to send you a welcome email right off the bat, starting immediately within a few minutes. It's going to get you the ability to join our private Facebook group that will be around for the 4-week challenge, and 1 additional week after that. That group is going to basically be retired, and all the rest of the knowledge will be shifted over to the Learning Hub, so you won't lose it. And then, in addition, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I don't know about anybody else, but does anybody want to see a preview of what this actually looks like? So each week or each day, you're going to get a new challenge. But if you're wondering, what's this whole challenge look like, Mike? Is it really worth $100? And you're saying it's worth a $3,400 value. So I'm going to lift the hood on this quickly. So what we've done is built out special guides and learning units inside this process here. So I'm going to reload the page here and get this up. But basically what we've got is special units here. So let's see here. And I've had this up, so we may have refreshed the URL. So let's go back and get back in here. So nothing crazier than doing a live video, but let's take a look at it. So what we've got here is we've got week number 1. So we've got our 5 days worth of challenges. Week number 2. So week number 1 is going to be welcome to the challenge. This is your foundational understanding. Week number 2 is service build out and estimate build out. So this is where we go out and build out industry expert setup for your specific business and your industry. Week number 3, we're going to streamline your workflow. good data and time saving. So we're going to take probably the 15 to 20 screens of Service Autopilot you're using. We're going to condense those down to the six or seven screens of success and avoid all the double clicks and the triple clicks, all the extra workflow that you may be doing right now. And then guide number 4 or week number 4 is routing good data in and getting paid. And as an added bonus on day number 5, we're going to give you special access to double your sales by using Service Autopilot. Another huge value that most people have to pay for, but we're giving it to you in this challenge. So what you're going to see is each day, without giving it all away, you're going to get into the challenge. Each day you're going to get your challenge or series of challenges. And then when you're done, we're going to go right into the discussion group and put hashtag week number 1, day number 1 challenge complete. So we're starting a public accountability as well and support group inside the discussion. And once again, this is going to be moderated by the Simple Growth team, including myself, with a positive reinforcement and support group based on other industry professionals in your industry going through the same struggles that you're going through, or potentially people have already gone through the struggles you're going through so they can give you the answers and you can figure out what they did to be successful and not go through the pains you're starting to go through. So without diving into all the topics, this is a great preview of what you're going to do. So each day you're going to get a week or daily email in the morning. It's going to link you to a private landing page and videos, and you're going to have the challenge all right inside our guides or units inside the private Facebook group. So if this is something you're interested in, make a comment below. Happy to answer any comments or questions down here below. But basically, we are going to revolutionize the way you set up your service software. We're not going to teach you features or functions. We're going to teach you expert workflow for your specific business, your pricing, your costs, and your industry. So as we kind of close this out here, I'm going to leave you with the analogy of basically a custom home versus a manufactured home. So what you're getting out the box, which is really great, and this is what I started out, and it was a key to my success. So Service Autopilot does a great job, and I'm very thankful for their launch and support team. But what they're going to give you basically is a manufactured home. They're going to give you the home, the structure. They're going to run the electric and the plumbing, and probably set up the light fixtures in the toilets and the sinks. But after that, you have to go out and customize that home to your likings and the way you want to live in it. What Simple Growth does is we build upon that. We give you a custom home or a tailor-made home, and it's built to your industry, your business, your services, your pricing, and we develop streamlined workflow that I've used in my business, and Dylan and Chad have used in the business they've owned or worked in, scaling 7-figure businesses and beyond. So if you're looking to cut out 5 to 6 years worth of learning curve in your business, I urge you to click the link below. It's going to cost you $100, and it's worth about $4,300. And if you are committed to this at the end of 4 weeks, we're going to give you back that $100 if you complete the challenge towards a credit towards Simple Growth services, select services. So if this is something you're going to do, click the link below, check it out. The deadline is going to be about 6 or 7 a.m. Monday morning. And you're going to see this probably in some email and Facebook ads and things like that. But if you want to get in on the ground floor, because this is going to be limited in each cohort or learning group, so we can give the proper attention to everybody in the group, this is where you need to be. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the Service Autopilot Setup Challenge by Simple Growth for the first cohort of February 2021, starting February 15th. I'll see you on the challenge. Click the link below in the group here and check it out. Hope to see you there. And if you're willing to invest $100 in the future success of your business, you're a good fit. But if you're sitting there wondering, is it really worth $100 for my success to cut out 4, 5, maybe 6 years worth of learning curve? If you're questioning that, or you think it's not worth $100, you're probably not a good fit for this challenge, because this challenge is only for serious business owners that want to commit and be successful. And if you're successful and you're committed and you're going to get the work done, you get that $100 back anyway. So basically you're getting $3,400 for free. I hope to see you on the challenge starting Monday. Once you sign up, we will give you a link to apply to the private group. Within about 24 to 48 hours, our team will go in and confirm the email that you registered with to the Facebook group, and we'll get you in the group. And then starting Monday morning, first thing, you're going to get an email and you're getting a Facebook post in the group. And we're going to have the welcome day number 1 challenge. And then we'll go through our 4-week challenge. So we'll see you there. Service Autopilot Setup Challenge by Simple Growth. Can't wait to see you. And hopefully you make the investment in your company's future and yourself to be successful and crush 2021 and outlearn your competition.